Right, let's get started. So I'm doing a playthrough of Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic, and then a playthrough of Sonic and Knuckles with Knuckles, and I'll probably play with Knuckles in Death Egg Zone and Doomsday, just to have a bit of fun at the end. I'm doing this in celebration of the 31st anniversary. I know that was yesterday, but I'm playing it today, so that's what I'm going to do. So I did a poll. People opted for classic mode, and like I said, I'll be playing with Sonic in just the Sonic and Knuckles half of Sonic with Knuckles, if that makes sense, and then playing with Knuckles in the Sonic and Knuckles half. Anyway, hi guys, hi Cade XVR, welcome to the stream. Hi Marcus Stevens. Years, oh god, that's a long time. Okay, let's get started, shall we? So when I did the poll, I gave the choice of either me doing a full Sonic through Knuckles playthrough with Sonic, Tails or Knuckles, or to do just the Sonic and Knuckles half with Sonic and then with Knuckles, just to kind of mimic the original Sonic and Knuckles release, just playing those 8 zones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do Sonic first. I will be going via level select, and I'm going to enable the super pit out, because why not? Sonic hits hard, okay? Crazy that this game is 31 years old. Right, so let's get started. So we're going to start off with Mushroom Hill. Okay. Now, of course, as I'm starting off with Mushroom Hill with via level select, I haven't collected any Chaos Emeralds, so I'll collect all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic and Knuckles. If you really want me to get the Super Emeralds as well, I can do. That would mean going to 14 special stages in this half. So it automatically walks me here, thinking I want to go to Hidden Palace, but of course I don't. So we just return. And the next special stage should pick up with the first Chaos Emerald, I hope. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, so it's a bit different just in the Sonic and Knuckles half. I'm trying to, I'm not doing as many playthrough of the classic games as I used to. I think mainly I just played the games on their anniversaries now. Make it an annual thing, I guess. Ooh. Even though I'm invincible, I can still get hit by that mushroom. Ooh. I got this, absolutely. Oh, I got hit there. What do I play? Platformers mostly, I guess. So this will be the first special stage, fingers crossed. There we go. Whoa! Epic stuff, 5 people watching. Well, there was. Anyway, yeah, so I'll get all the Chaos Emeralds. So it's probably not worth me going for the Super Emeralds as well, because if I just go, if I end up doing 14 special stages, you're going to basically have me spending more time in the special stages than actually in the zones, which is going to be kind of boring. So I think I'll just get the Chaos Emeralds, which is what you in the original just Sonic and Knuckles solo release. You could only get the Chaos Emeralds. You couldn't get the Super Emeralds unless you locked Sonic 3 onto it. Perhaps it's just better if I stick to Super Sonic. Do you agree? I mean, I don't mind going for the Super Emeralds, but probably I'd say best to stick to Super Sonic. And these are special stages I've done many, many times. Okay, on we go. I might be able to get 99 lives with Sonic, you never know. Okay, so yeah, so it was the 31st anniversary of Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 Knuckles on the 18th of October, which is yesterday. But I was playing the new Platinum Edition of Croc Legend of the Gobos, which is why I'm playing Sonic and Knuckles today. Right, let's do the second special stage. I do like the boost spheres. These aren't my absolute favourite of these special stages. I do appreciate that these do go on for quite a while, so it can get a little bit boring, especially if you're going for the perfect bonus, obviously by collecting all the rings, which obviously makes it a better challenge because the special stage gets faster the longer you're in it. I think what I might also do as well via level sets at some point is do the unused 8 special stage for Sonic and Knuckles. There we go. This is one of the few special, but I think this is actually the only of the special stages in Sonic 3 anyway, which has the what do you call it? Where you can get 100 rings and get an extra life. And of course, these are the Sonic 3 special stages. Of course, these aren't the Sonic and Knuckles ones, which I do appreciate. It must just seem a bit weird getting the Sonic 3 ones. I was playing in the Sonic and Knuckles half. Oh crap, I've made a mistake, wow. Oops, big mistake. Oops. Well, you've got to go fast, don't forget. You've got to blast through those levels fast. Yeah, so I'm doing the Sonic 3 special stages. I appreciate that's probably weird. But there's no option in Sonic Sonic Origins. There's no option just to play the Sonic and Knuckles half. So you just play the Sonic and Knuckles special stages. But, yeah. Master game, eh? At least we're going to get through these quickly. So there are 4 special stages in Act 2 of Mushroom Hill, so with any luck we'll have Super Sonic by the end of Mushroom Hill. Not guaranteed though. Now one thing I like doing, you don't have to do it, is what I like jumping over the blue spheres, the red spheres in this section. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So instead of getting those 2 blue spheres there, if we jump over the red spheres here, you actually reach the end of the special stage, because you can see it's like a dead end. So what I'm going to do now is just simply go back and get the rest. Shouldn't take too long. I wonder what I could do when playing with Knuckles. If I do it so he's already got Super Knuckles when he starts Mushroom Hill, I should automatically get the Sonic and Knuckles special stages instead, shouldn't I? At least that's what I'm thinking. Come to think, perhaps I should have done that with Sonic. Anyway, it's too late, I've already started now. Goodness knows what games they should make, to be honest. you know, we've got Superstars, we've had Sonic X Shadow Gens, we've got this new racing game, was it Sonic Crossroads, which I haven't played, I have to admit. So I wonder what they're working on next. You know, is it going to be like Sonic Frontiers 2, or I really don't know. Could be anything. Perhaps the next thing they're working on is that a new Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, something like that. And that'll do. I have, yeah, I played Sonic X Shadow Generations, played it, beat it. It's alright, you know, it's an okay remaster of Sonic Gens, and you've got a little bit of Shadow content. Nothing amazing, but hey, it's nice to have it on modern consoles. Okay, mini-boss done. First mini-boss. Oh, you never played it? Okay, fair enough. No, I haven't got Discord. Nope. Oh, Knuckles is not happy. Ooh, well that's weird, on top of the loop. Okay, time for another special stage, I think. Oh, you're making a Roblox game? Oh, okay. A beach map update, alright. Yeah, the only Roblox game that I play is the classic Sonic Simulator, because obviously it plays just like the classic games with the pixel art and stuff. That's quite good. Now for this one, the technique I do here is get these, and then I leave these four, go and get the other ones here. Then I go and get the blue spheres in the middle of the special stage, which are up here. So I want to try and get a perfect bonus if I can. Okay, let's get those. Then we just go back and try and find the remaining blue spheres, which just happen to be there. The game is called Zetro Woods. Okay. Hangout game. Ah, okay. Right, 4 down, 3 to go. So if anyone's joining, I'm playing, doing a playthrough with the Sonic and Knuckles half of Sonic 3 Knuckles, just with Sonic. We're going to get the Chaos Emeralds. I know these are the Sonic 3 special stages, but it's just the way it is in Origins. And then I'm going to play the Sonic Knuckles half again with Knuckles. And then just I'll muck around with debug mode to get Knuckles into Death Egg Zone and Doomsday Zone, just for a laugh. Didn't make the Sonic game. No, well, it's up to you what kind of game you want to make, really. Just, you know, it's not just for me, it's whatever you want, really. Just depends what sort of games you like, really. And there are, of course, an awful lot of fan games out there. I'm gonna make one. Oh, okay. Isn't there supposed to be? I haven't tried it yet. And I'm trying to think what it is. You know the PlayStation. There's a it's like PlayStation Share Factory or something where they can make like fan games and stuff. Someone's apparently made like a Super Mario Galaxy 3 game, which I need to check out because apparently it's really good. I have been playing the recent releases of Galaxy 1 and 2. So the good news is we've only got 2 more character emeralds to get, and then we can blast through the rest of the game. And that one is done. Right. Ah, you don't have a PS5, okay. Okay, on we go. So we have there are 2 more special stages in this act, so we do have a chance to get them all. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this mushroom, bounce up. Or fire shield, nice. So what do you guys think of Mushroom Hill? Do you like it? Cooking, And now to get the 6th one out of the way. Yeah, I think I will do that. When I play with Knuckles, I'm gonna obviously I will start from Mushroom Hill via level select. I will enable Supersonic, so that should mean it will trigger the Sonic and Knuckles special stages for the Super Emerald. So I think I'll do that for Knuckles. That'd be a good thing to change it up. Yeah, let's do that. I have decided. Right, so this special stage, what I normally do is I just go around in like a clockwise kind of pattern to get all the blue spheres and then just collect the remaining ones. Makes it simple, less chance of getting lost and less chance of mucking up. Touch wood. So let's get these. Perfecto. Got an odd one somewhere. Where's the odd one? That's the question. Here it is. Let's get the last lot. Done. Blue, well, just like you. Okay. Like I say, I think I will avoid the special stages after I get the character emerald, because I don't want to go and get the Super Emeralds with Sonic, so we'll just blast through the rest of the game. I think that's the best thing to do, really. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Still super fast though. Oh no, I got hit. Yeah, so I don't want to go and get the... Oh no, I do, because I want to get the 7th character, don't I? Don't want to forget that. So, it'd be interesting to know how people will tackle these particular ones. I'd like to get these the big clump of blue spheres first, get these out of the way. Have I beat the whole game before? Sonic 3 Knuckles? Maybe once, twice, or maybe 100 times? Probably more like 100 times if I'm being honest. So I do know this game quite well. So where we want to go now is here. There we go, here comes Supersonic. Yeah, I've played this game quite a lot over the years. It is, I mean, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the whole lock-on is my favourite classic Sonic game, hands down. If you've got to go, no problem at all. Thanks for stopping by. Sonic got all the Chaos Emeralds, and now Sonic can go to Hidden Palace. That's different, isn't it? Isn't that weird? It doesn't say. Does it say I can be super? It didn't say I can be super. Oh, I can. I can be super. Oh, do you know what I should have done? I didn't do. I should have disabled the super music. Oh, because I hate that super music. I should have disabled it. Idiot. In fact, do you know? Oh well, you just have to tolerate it. When I play with Knuckles, I'll disable it. I think that's fair. The world's green. Yeah, it's back to green again. I know what you mean. It's a bit inconsistent, isn't it? Now, in the end of it here, where you see the flying battery, you see this like Badnik pilot the battery. In the original version of Sonic 3, the Badnik had like a brown body. In this, he's got a blue body. They changed it to blue for Origins. God knows why, but I don't know. It's to do with like Planet limitations last time, so they just changed it this time. So we got blue. Anyway, flying battery now. But yeah, I've never seen that writing before saying now Sonic can go to Hidden Palace. That is a really... I like that, it's a nice touch. Of course, obviously most people wouldn't normally get the Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic and Knuckles half, but that's interesting. The iconic flying battery, probably the most popular zone in Sonic and Knuckles. You only play Flying Battery in Sonic Mania. Ah, okay. What do you think of Sonic Mania? Do you like it? Do you like it more than Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Cool. So there's a question, do you want me to get actually do you know, actually ignore that. No matter. What we're going to do, we're going to get this extra life up here. Yeah, that's actually a question for UKXVR. Should I just beat the game now with the Chaos Emeralds, Super Sonic, or should I go and get the Super Emeralds? What do you reckon? Should I go for the Super Emeralds or not? What would you prefer? Or should I just stick to the, I've got the Chaos Emeralds and that's enough? I've better used the Super Pin out. I enabled it, so I need to use it. What do you reckon? Should I go for the Super Emeralds in this playthrough, or should I just leave the Super Emeralds for when I play with Knuckles? Super Sonic. Okay, fair enough. Just wish I'd disabled that stupid new Super Sonic thing. Anyway, it is what it is. Where's that fox? You could. Oh, it does occur to me that I was gonna play with Sonic alone, but I played with Tails. That's something I forgot. That's why I said Sonic alone. So that was a mistake, wasn't it? Should have been paying attention. Holy speed! Oh, extra life, extra life! Can I get the extra life? I can't. Ah, shucks. Oh well. This is a route I can tell you not many people go this way, so it's pretty cool. Yay, that was shield, nice. Well, it was nice whilst I had it. Not for long. I got this. I think that will do. That will spin forever in the special stage. I think this is it. Yeah, this is only 6 hits. Fight, fight, fight. One more hit. Whoa. Oh, no, that one. Got to choose the right one. Right, now I don't take this exit, I take the next one, because that first exit, have to go some bottomless pits, which are rather tricky to navigate, so I prefer taking this exit. And we could go down there, but I like going up here. This is crazy fast coming up now. Always a fan of insane speed, that's pretty cool. On we go. Should we see a Tails kill count? How many times Tails accidentally dies in the game? At some point I want to do a Sonic 3 Knuckles a playthrough using the cheating origins, where you basically can remove all the rings, all special stage rings and all item boxes. In other words, you had to beat the game with only 3 lives in classic mode, and you try and beat it without getting the game over without any rings, which is an insanely hard task to do. I've done it on the Sonic 3 half, but I haven't done it with the Sonic Knuckles half, so that is something I want to try and achieve at some point. I didn't mean to do that. See, I'm not thinking, I've done that automatically, and now I've lost the Chaos Emeralds. I mean, I don't need to do that, do I? No, I can't be super now. If I just jump on that, I'll go straight back to the level. But I've now lost the ability to be super. This is not a good day. No problem at all, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting, and perhaps I'll see you later, but if not, no problem. So, anyone else watching, I know I said this is going to be Sonic Alone, but I forgot, and I got the 7 Chaos Emeralds, forgetting of course it would be the Sonic 3 special stages, because I'm only playing the Sonic and Knuckles half of Sonic 3 Knuckles, and then I accidentally went in the special stage after I got the Chaos Emeralds, so now I've lost them. Because obviously they've all gone to Hidden Palace. Yeah, Seer, Cave, Expedite Yard. I might just get the Super Emeralds anyway and just... I mean, I could try and get the Chaos Emeralds from Sandopolis, which won't be easy. But it's definitely doable. Try and get the Super Emeralds I'm talking about. Yeah, why not? So what I'll be doing, once I've beaten this with Sonic, I will play with Knuckles as well. And then after I've finished with Knuckles, I will use debug mode and get Knuckles into Death Egg Zone, which normally he can't reach. And I'll do Doomsday Dome with Knuckles as well, just to have a bit of fun. Just to celebrate the 31st anniversary. So yeah, so we're going to go for the Super Emeralds in, or start collecting them in Sandopolis. I must be mad, but why not? So have you guys played Sonic 3 and Knuckles for the 31st anniversary? Not that you have to or anything. I'm trying to think where I want to... If I go this way... I think there's a special stage ring around here, I think. Let's have a look. Of course, I could be wrong. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Oh well. Let's use Tails. Yeah, I thought I was too late there. Ooh. There's a few high up special stages, but you can only get those with Knuckles, I think. Let's use towers again. Oh, there's one. Hey! What I will do, actually no, I will go for the perfects. Let's go for the perfect bonuses. Let's get these. It's quite, even though it's it's quite easy to get lost in this special stage, even though it's obviously a sphere. So if you keep going one direction, you'll eventually come back to where you started. But it's not too confusing. So if we try going this way, no, so if we go right, I think if we go this way, it's just the other side. There we go. Hi, POU. Okay, on we go. I will try and find out another special stage in that one if I can. I think I know where one is. I always like this sequence here with this spinning animation. No, Tails, you weren't supposed to drop me. I think there's a special stage going this way, I think. Use Tails again. The special stage, I believe, is just here. Yes. See up there, there's a special stage ring up there, but I can't reach it. I can reach it with Knuckles or Tails, but I just can't reach it with Sonic, unfortunately. What I want is a lightning shield. Super Connect. Oh, another extra life, wow. That's what I wanted, and that's what I got. So, I mean, I can maybe force my way up there with Tails to help me, like, if I was to do like this. Oh my god, I'm so boss. That was amazing. I thought I'd try it. That was skill. Because like I say, you should only be able to reach that with Knuckles or Tails, but that worked out really well. That was good, even if I do say so. Ooh. Trick in this area because there's not much room to manoeuvre. One mistake, normally you fail, so that's why be so careful. Done. But yeah, so that special stage, you can reach that with Sonic, but you need Tails to help you. Oh, hi, Sonic Stefan 99. No, that's no problem at all. Oh, you want to watch Hocus Pocus? Okay, that's no problem at all. And it was just fun, you know, you stopping by yesterday. But yeah, no, I'm playing Sonic and Knuckles, you know, for the 31st anniversary. But I'm good, thanks. Yourself? I'm good. I was originally going to do Sonic alone in Sonic Knuckles, but I forgot, so I've got Tails with me, and I meant to disable the super music because I hate the new theme in Origins, but I forgot. But I got all the Chaos Emeralds in Mushroom Hill, and now I've started collecting the Super Emeralds in Sendopolis. So yeah. I wasn't going to get the Super Emeralds. When I play with Knuckles, I think I'll just enable the Chaos Emeralds and then just get the Super Emeralds with him. But anyway. So I've got 3 of the Super Emeralds in Act 1 of Sendopolis. I know of... trying to think. I think I know of 2 special stage rings in Sendopolis, I think. City of Sand. I mean, it's very much, it's almost kind of got like an ancient Egyptian kind of thing to it, hasn't it? Sendopolis, you know, really kind of mysterious. But I like it. I understand why a lot of people don't, but I like it, especially Act 2. So we all love the permanent darkness in Act 2, don't we? Anyway, on we go. Yeah, I did a poll before I played. I asked them which mode should I play, because obviously this is Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Origins, and Classic mode got the most votes. And then I asked which playthrough I do, and the one of playing Sonic in just the Sonic and Knuckles half, and then with Knuckles, the Sonic and Knuckles half, I've got the most votes. So that's what I'm doing. That is poor Tails. Lucky drown there. I do like the permanent, leaving it all purple. Obviously I'm going to go into special stages, so it won't stay purple forever, but I do like the challenge of just facing off against the ghost. Oh, Tails made it live. Okay, fair enough. So because I've got the Lightning Shield, I can force myself up here, and if you go this way, there is, you guessed it, a special stage ring. I made a mistake there, did you notice? In fact, oh, that is a bad mistake. Very bad mistake. So I'm gonna have to think about this. Oh well, mucks up. That's a good result, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear. On we go. Oops, yeah, that was a bit of a... wasn't even a muck-up, it was a total cock-up really, wasn't it? if you think about that one. Anyway, there's plenty of special stage rings in Lava Reef, so I'm not concerned. I know it's nice to see me kind of screw up occasionally, isn't it? I think I know where one other special stage ring is in Act 2, I think. It's because I don't normally collect the Chaos Emeralds in Act 2 of Sendopolis, to be fair. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the ghosts, but I find them harmless, because obviously you can just press the switch and get rid of them, but I like the challenge of fending off the ghosts. I actually know where one special stage ring is, and actually another one is. There's also a second one, which I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I know it's there somewhere, so you might have a chance to get 2 more Chaos Emeralds in Act 2. Because I know that there's one right at the end, but you have to go very quickly to get it. And then there's one halfway. I haven't got Supersonic, by the way. I'm going after the Super Run, so I can't just transform to protect myself. This is mad. I'm not going to make it. No! I should have pressed the switch. Why is it still purple? Oh, because normally it would be... I'll tell you why it's purple. It's because of the checkpoint. In Sonic Origins, every checkpoint records your progress, so it's still permanent dark. Isn't that cool? See, in this version of Sonic 3 Knuckles, the sound moves more quickly, so there's like an extra life you can get when the sound is lightning, but you can't get that in this version because the sound rises faster. It's another thing they should have corrected, but they never patched. So... yeah, it just rises a bit too quickly. So anyway, let's try and find this special stage I was thinking of. See, if I was faster there, I wasn't fast enough, was I? So there is time to get through there. Down there. Now the special stage I'm thinking of might be here, I'm not sure. It might be up here, it might not be up here, but let's try anyway. So let's get Tails. Come on, Tails. So if I can grab him as he launches up. No, it's not, is it? No, this is just a slightly different area. No special stage room there. We go this way. Okay. I think I've missed that special stage I was thinking of. Yeah, I definitely missed it. Oh well, there is still one more I can get. This one. Like the colour palette in this one, purple and green to the floor. make it crazy fast. Done and done. That was the dark blue Chaos Emerald, but I thought the dark blue Chaos Emerald was for the 4th special stage. Whoa! So that's another one, that's 4. Let's get a, I don't know, maybe a lightning shield if we're lucky. It's the boss. Are you like that? Okay, fair enough. For a lightning shield if I can. Hi Shadow Slayer, how's it going? Yeah, that'll do. Let's keep the lightning shield. Okay, on we go. Yeah, it's going good. Good. It's always nice with Tails helping, isn't it? It helps beat the bosses more quickly. It's kind of like a really like an Aztec kind of boss, isn't it? So we've got 3 more Super Emeralds to get before we unlock Hypersonic. When I finish the game and I'm going to play with Knuckles, again we're just doing the Sonic and Knuckles half, I will enable the Super Knuckles this straight away, so we'll just get the Super Emeralds with Knuckles, and then once I beat the game with Knuckles I will debug Knuckles into Death Egg Zone, into Hidden Palace, Sonic's Hidden Palace Zone. Then I'll put Knuckles in Death Egg Zone and Doomsday Zone just for a laugh. So there are plenty of special stage rings in Lava Reef, so I'm confident I will get the Super Emeralds. Saying the confident doesn't mean I will get them, but I should do really. There's more special stage rings in Act 2 than I think there's like 5, whereas in Act 1 I think there's like 1 or 2. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, 30 lives. I really like Lava Reef, and I know it's got some, you know, the boss in Act 2 is, I suppose, questionable to say the least, but I really like it. I think it's a really good zone. I've always liked Lava Zone, and it, you know, it helps that you can get the fire shield and just makes it avoiding the lava a lot easier. But this is Lava Reef is one of, if not my favourite, well, yeah, maybe not my favourite, but one of my favourite zones in Sonic and Knuckles half. My favourite one would probably be, well, it's either Lava Reef or Flying Battery, but I really like Death Egg Zone. I think that's an amazing zone. Okay, on we go. It's so cool as well that they brought Lava Reef and added it to Mania. And the Lava Reef version in Sonic Mania is really good as well. So I always remember this section here because there's an extra life to the right of that machine. I can't remember what that machine is called. If someone knows, then let me know. Ah, I think it's a special stage ring to the left here. My memory is correct. It is. Okay. we'll go back and try the one that I failed later. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep doing these in the order. Because in the Sonic and Knuckles half, it's normally... So when you play Sonic and Knuckles alone, i.e. without Sonic 3 attached, you play these 7 special stages, but you can only get the Chaos Emeralds, but you play them in a specific order. You don't get to choose when just playing the Sonic and Knuckles half. So this one is normally the 6th special stage. And this special stage is quite hard, even though there's not that many red spheres. There's lots of space and bumper, sort of pinballs. This one is actually quite tricky because it gets very fast. There's so many blue spheres to get, and it's really confusing. I always get lost in this one. You can get over 100 rings in this one. I think it's only the 2nd special stage. There's something Knuckles that you can do that, I think. I think I made a mistake there because I've only got 18 blue spheres left, so I think it's just I don't think I can get the perfect now. It's not a big deal, but it's... Yeah, I can't get the perfect. Oh well. No big deal. At least we've got an extra life. Okay, so just 2 more Super Emeralds to get. And so I meant to disable the Super theme music, but I didn't. So when I play with Knuckles, I will disable that Super theme. And there's another special stage coming up pretty quickly after this one. So of the Sonic and Knuckles special stages, I thought there was another one nearby. Oh, do you know, I was thinking of Sonic Mania, so I got them mixed up. I was thinking of the Sonic Mania, layout, locations of the special stage things. There's one right up there at the top. I can use Tails to get there. Like so. So this one here is probably the 2nd hardest one. This one, in my opinion. It's one of those ones where you make one mistake and you fail, basically. There's a cross here. I haven't actually played that, no. What's it about? Oh, I've missed the blue sphere there, can you see that? Come on! Oh my god, I'm making such a mess of that, wow. So it's going to get super fast now, so somehow I survived. Is it good? Is it? Okay. Right, okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this because it's going to get so fast, but anyway, I'm still going. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I just somehow survived. Oh, I screwed up and got away with it. Got 2 extra lives there. Nice. Right, so we've got 1 Super Emerald left to get. It's the 4th special stage of the Super Emeralds. It's one I mucked it up on my first attempt, so let's see how I get on next time. So, Roblox horror game. Right, okay. I do play Roblox. I mean, I mainly just play Classic Sonic Simulator, but no, no. Outcome memories, okay. I can either go up or down here, but I'm going to go down. 1 more to go, absolutely. Oh no, all that, but at least I've got an extra life before I lost the ring. There's another. We'll get the final, or go for the final Super Emerald in Act 2 of Lava Reef. No! I think I'm dead. Lucky. Right. I think it's been a while since I played Sonic & Knuckles because I feel like I'm really rusty. Just can't... There we go. Right, so we're near the end of Act 1 now. Good. Mini boss time. Patient today. The hand now to take down. Well, I think probably 1 hit left. So where do you think this hand belongs to? I like to think this hand belongs to the giant egg Robo, which you fight in Death Egg Zone Act 2. There's like 2 or 3 different ways you can go, different sort of paths you can take. I think I will go up and to the right. I think. So this way. It's a really nice piece of music. You can't normally hit those spikes in the original version of Sonic 3, but in this version you can hit those spikes. This is the collision. Anyway, let's go for the final Super Emerald. So this is my 2nd attempt at this one. Now I screwed up right here before, right at the start. Let's see how I fare this time, shall we? Yes, I'm going for the perfect. I got this. Okay. Right, so this is the last lot of rings. Done. Hypersonic, here we come. Whee! Now, Sonic can be hypersonic. That's unfortunately I didn't say disable the super music, so you have to put up with the awful hyper music. But anyway, it is what it is. Need to get enough rings, of course, first before I can transform. So we've basically got 14. There's 14 special stages in the Sonic and Knuckles half. Pretty crazy. And I really like the background as well. Just the aesthetic, the music of this zone is so good. Especially Act 2. Now there is another special stage to the top left there, so I'm going to try and reach it. Like so. Ah, falling down! Oh. The reason why I don't like this new Super Theme Maker Face Origins, it sounds like, at the start of it sounds like a Sonic 4 track. I mean, no fan has ever said we hate the Super music. I mean, okay, fans have often said it's repetitive, but that's the same with all games. So, do you know what I mean? It's just... They composed a new Super Theme for Origins which was totally amazing. But sadly, we all know that these days all the music that Jun Smee composes for classic Sonic games is crap, so you just have to put up with it. And we're going to blast through now. Go up here. And there's another special stage, so already we've encountered 3 in Act 2, and we did 2 in that one. So there's, like I say, there's plenty in Lava Reef. You could get all 7 Chaos Emeralds in Lava Reef if you wanted. It could be a good challenge to try and do that. And there's another special stage ring down here. So there's a lightning shield there. Go through here, and another one. Getting to the end of this area now. I'm going to show you something I like doing. Where's Tails? There. Oh, isn't that weird? You're not supposed to be able to drop dash in classic mode. I wonder how I was able to do that. Isn't that weird? No, I'm dead. Oh, do you know, I got it wrong. Right, this is a fun place, isn't it? Right, let's just go. And we'll start again. Let's get. Should we get a ring? Protect ourselves. Yeah. Isn't that weird though? I mean, I was able to somehow able to generate the drop dash with the hypersonic, so I'll have to work out how I did that. See if I can do it again. You can force a one-off drop dash in classic mode with Sonic CD after you time travel. Obviously, you're not supposed to be the drop dash with the classic mode, but obviously you can do that in with Hypersonic. That's interesting. So I'm going to show you guys something. This is what I was meaning to do, but I completely got my bearings wrong. So if you grab hold of the Tails, go down here, go to the right, and when I tried to jump then, Sonic didn't move. Which isn't very helpful. Up here with Tails. Now let's see if I can get this right this time. So get Tails again. Pass something to the right. I was trying to find an extra life, but anyway I can't find it, so let's move on now. Obviously, I'm going to try and make sure I have enough rings for the boss fight. Hi, Tails or Alan, how's it going? This is a very casual playthrough of Sonic and Knuckles I'm doing at the moment. I really want to show you guys what I was trying to do, but I'm making such a mess of. So if I just fly Sonic to the far right here, see this is what I was trying to do originally, this extra life, I just completely got my bearings wrong. That's all I was trying to get, was that. I like how you can see the Death Egg just above there. Right, let's go meet Knuckles, shall we? No, he's hitting us with a block of ice. The epic. I like how it just bounces. We have got enough rings to transform into Super. Oh what? That was literally the end of the area. There's no way I should have died there. That is utter rubbish. Look, look. If maybe there's a fraction before then, for that to be a bottomless pit is... Oh my god, that is awful. Yeah, Tails, he only helps when he wants to, do you notice? He's just like... Depends what kind of mood he's in. Right. So... One thing I'm annoyed that they didn't change in the remaster, maybe they weren't allowed to, is that in this boss you have to hit it 14 times with its own, you know, spike chain ball thing. Oh god, I'm in trouble now. Why 14? Why it should be a standard 8 hits? 14 is way too many. I mean, it's not that difficult, it's just... You know, it should be 8, not 14 hits. And in the remastered version, the platforms are slightly closer, which I like it, it's a good change. So you look there, it's not that difficult to avoid hitting those spike balls. That's 9. 5 to go. Okay. Right, let's keep going. Oh no! No rings! I think it's 2 more hits. Can I do it? Oh, no, you don't move yet because there's still lava. Once the lava goes black, then you can move, then you're safe. Now we're safe. Now we go to the lovely, rather short, but it's still a cool zone though. Come Tails. Don't let me down, bro. Don't let me down. Might not be enough. Try it. Oh, just made it. Which game do you think is the hardest to get the good ending? Any particular game you're thinking of, or just Sonic game you're talking about? That's the epic fight with Knuckles. Oh, just Sonic game. Maybe Knuckles Chaotix, because it's such a weird format. Hi, welcome back, Sonic Stefan 1991. Yeah, Knuckles Chaotix is quite a different one because getting the Chaos Ring special stages are pretty tough, especially the last couple of ones. And the levels are hot, because of its design. You've got the rubber band mechanic for the two players. You control. So I think Knuckles Chaotix is the hardest one myself. What about you? What do you think, Tarzan? And what one do you think is the hardest Sonic game to get a good ending? I mean, Sonic 2 is quite tricky because, again, a lot of people don't like the Sonic 2 special stages, and of course the Death Egg robot, there's no rings. Oh, nearly overtook Knuckles there. You come back at a good time, Stefan, because we've got all the super emeralds, so we are hyper. We can go hyper. Now we're going to Sky Sentry. The Sky Sentry is supposedly in a popular zone. I don't get it. I never. This is one of my least favourite zones. I get it. You get the story, you get the Death Egg Rising, but it's one of my least favourite zones in Sonic and Knuckles. You think Sonic CD is the hardest? Oh, do you know? You're probably right. It's because I've played Sonic CD so many times. It never bothers me, but. It's hard finding all the robot generators if you don't know where they are, but getting the time zones isn't that difficult, to be fair. But if you're going for the robot generators, then yes, it's quite hard to get the game. That's fair enough. I think. Let's go this way. Because this is the zone which introduces the, I wouldn't say iconic, but the memorable Egg Robos. Kind of weird thing in Sonic Mania, the Hard-Boiled Heavies evolved from Egg Robos. Well, I say evolved, they were transformed using the Phantom Ruby, of course. No. Tails helped there. Tails chipped in the cut. Good hits. Nice one, Tails. It is actually possible to avoid these first two mini-bosses entirely. You can use Tails to fly Sonic up and not avoid them completely, which is not easy to do, but it's actually doable. Yeah, I mean, I get it. This game's got a lot of boss fights. Some really good ones, of course, and some naff ones. Like the boss fights where you can't hit the boss and the boss has to damage itself. It gets kind of tedious because there's a few of them. But bringing back bosses from Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, I mean, it's okay. They're not, they're quite easy boss fights to beat. Was it necessary? No. But please, I guess it's no big deal. At least you get the proper fight against a mecha right at the end. not that the fight against Mecha is particularly memorable. Obviously, it's just the final fight against Mecha is kind of a reskin of the fight with Mecha Sonic in Sonic 2. Obviously the Mecha Sonic fight against Knuckles, which obviously we will do, is far more memorable later in this playthrough. I just want like I don't know, a lightning shield or something, or any kind of shield would be good. I have been streaming for, and it says 1 hour and 30 minutes. I can't believe I've been streaming that long, but I have. Wow. I'm only doing the Sonic and Knuckles half, and of course I know I have got all 14 the Chaos and Super Emeralds, but it's certainly been a long stream. But like I say, once the Dynamic Knuckles will only be 4 zones running, because he's Mushroom Hill to what do you call it? Lava Reef, or Sky Sanctuary technically, but then I do want to debug into Sonic Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg Zone and Doomsday Dome with Knuckles, because it's just fun to do that, Easiest to get the good ending, it's got to be Sonic 1, hasn't it? You just got to get the 6 Chaos Emeralds. I suppose in a way you have to argue, which game out of Sonic 1, 2, CD, I don't know, 3D Blast, Sonic Mania, which is the easiest game to get the Chaos Emeralds, do you think? Is that Sonic Mania? Is it Sonic 3? If you ignore the collecting the rings to get the perfect bonus in Sonic 3, they're pretty easy to get the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3. Do you know, I'd argue that the special stages are easier in Sonic 2 to get those to go Supersonic. The only thing is, it's a harder final boss to get. Yeah, I'd argue Sonic 2, but what do you think? Now, I always like this part of Sky Sanctuary because I like the ending there, and I like how you see the Death Egg appear. It's one thing Sonic Knuckles did brilliantly is how it tells a simple story through the cutscenes. Yeah, no dialogue or anything, just a simple story. Absolutely nailed it. But yeah, I'd say the easier to get the good ending. I mean, I wouldn't say the Sonic 1 special stages are particularly easy. Do you think Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the easiest to get the good ending? Because, like I say, I think it's quite easy to get Super Sonic and get all the Chaos Emeralds. Yes, maybe Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the answer. I love this. I love this. Being inside this massive death, this huge sphere is so cool. Oh, it's easy. Same with Super Sonic is like a, in a way. I mean, Super Sonic is supposed to be a rule, but it's a game-breaking thing in a way. It just makes it too easy. That's why I'm trying to do, that cheat in Sonic Origins for Sonic 3 Knuckles where you can remove all the rings from the stage. I'm trying to do that. I want to beat the whole game in classic mode. So you've only got 3 lives, and I want to beat the whole game with no rings. That is an insanely hard challenge. If I can achieve that, then I would have conquered this game. But you're right, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Especially with the Super Emeralds, Hypersonic, it's even more overpowered than Super. And in my opinion, Death Egg Zone remains the best final level. Not counting Doomsday, of course, but I think Death Egg Zone is the best final level in a classic Sonic game, and it's arguably that might include the 3D games as well. It's just Death Egg Zone is so iconic. Are you off now? No problem. Thanks for stopping by, Tails or Alan. Ouch. I'm getting absolutely wrecked today. Do you know, when I play with Knuckles, I might just enable Hyper Knuckles and just blast through it. I think I will, to be honest. I think I prefer to. Because I've already got the powers and super powers with Sonic, so I might as well just enable Hypersonic with Knuckles and just go for it. I like to think of this bit here as the absolute centre of the Death Egg. That's kind of my headcanon, this section. I don't think it's that difficult, to be honest. In fact, you know, let's just blast through super. Hyper even. Obviously, you know, you want to avoid that little machine which makes you go around in that, you know, that little force field in a spiral, because it just wastes time. That's why I always try and avoid it. Does that make sense? Okay, on we go. You can either go left or right here, but we're going to go right. You can't really get out easily. It's really weird in this version. Just for some reason, it's just the way they designed it. It's really hard to get out in the zone. If I use tails, that might help a little bit to control. There you go. You need tails, but yeah, that's something they didn't fix either. It is. This version, I mean, I know they were using the Retro Engine to make this version, but Sega didn't give them enough time to develop it. So whilst there's some terrific stuff in this game, and obviously there's more stuff which Sega removed because they're a bunch of idiots in Origins, Sonic Team removed, you know, like removing the Finite Life system from 16:9 modes, not allowing you to play with Knuckles and Tails in every game apart from Sonic and 2, you know, sort of for Sonic 2. Even though Sonic Knuckles and Tails is clearly enabled in this version of Sonic 3, but Sonic Team just didn't allow it. Some utterly stupid decisions by them, they really are. And because the game plays differently, you just have to try and adapt. But little things like that are really silly. And what's annoying is, you get like, it's like, you know when the Crop Legends of the Gobbo remaster came out, I was providing feedback via Twitter, and the devs acknowledged it, and they implemented changes when there was issues and stuff. Sonic Team didn't. They just don't listen. It's incredibly frustrating, because it's so good to have an official release of Sonic 3 and Knuckles after, what, was it like a decade without it being released. But it's this version. If this is the only version they're going to release of Sonic 3 going forward, they need to do some patches and stuff. There's some stuff they need to iron out. Oh, extra life. You don't need to ride that little machine there, you can just take these springs. By the way, I love walking upside down, that's so cool. Other games, classic games have done, there are upside down sections, but none of them do it as well as Death Egg Zone did. So we're going to avoid that. Like that. One of the cool things they did add in Sonic 3 and Origins is that you can use the Super Peel-Out. Obviously you have to enter a code in Level Select to enable it, but hey look, it's really cool having it. Nearly up to the bosses. Oh, you're going as well, no problem. Thanks for chatting, Shadow Slayer. We got 40 lives, not bad. Shucks, lost my lightning shield. And I lost my rings. I knew it was risky. I could have gone hyper, but I just didn't want to. Anyway, we can beat the boss without going hyper. Not that difficult. Oh, we got an extra life for our trouble because we got 900,000 points. Nearly done. It's kind of annoying that you can't go super or hyper in this final section. You just cannot transform in this final bit. Doomsday Zone. The silly thing is when you get 100 rings, the music resets, so that's why I normally I'd get 100 rings easy, but I will avoid getting 100 rings because the music resetting is so dumb. Something else they didn't patch out. In fact, I'll get it just to show you guys. If I can reach 100 rings, I'll show you. See, look, resets itself. I have no idea what the first boss here is called. I think what I'm going to do when I play with Knuckles, I'm going to enable Hypersonic Knuckles and just blast through the 4 zones. Ooh. Hypersonic's so overpowered here. Okay, that's Sonic playthrough done. Yeah, what I'm going to do with Sonic and Knuckles, I'm just going to blast through. I'm going to enable Hyper Knuckles and blast through it. I'm only playing Sonic and Knuckles half, but I've been streaming for an hour and 50. That's crazy long. I know I did get all 14 emeralds, but still. The game's all there. I mean, if they, I mean, they're never going to release the original ROM of Sonic 3 again. So, if they are going to re-release Sonic 3 again in the future of this version, I just hope when they do that they realise the issues and they patch it, because that would be great if they do. So, we'll see. I'm hoping that they will release out a new collection of the ROMs soon, because they delisted a load of Sonic, ROMs, didn't they, Sega ROMs? So I wonder if there's a new collection coming soon. So back to classic mode. Up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. Was that Knuckles this time? We will disable the super theme. That disables the super theme. That's the Chaos Emeralds. And that is the Super Emeralds. Is there anything else I want to do right now? I could enable debug mode, but I don't think... Let's leave debug mode for now with Knuckles. Let's just go to Mushroom Hill. So we're going to go to Hyper immediately. But as you see, because we disabled the super music, hey, you just hear the normal level music. Oh, crazy fast. Hyper Knuckles? Oh yes. So when Sonic 3, the first half of Sonic 3 Knuckles, just Sonic 3 was released on the 2nd of February, aka Hedgehog Day, back in 1994. And then the second half of Sonic 3 Knuckles, which they called Sonic and Knuckles, was released on the 18th of October 1994. Now that's about 8 months later. And obviously, the Sonic and Knuckles included the full Sonic 3 Knuckles lock-on, which is awesome, because that allows you to play the game properly. But if you just played the Sonic and Knuckles half, there was a couple of changes which I didn't like as much. The first thing first, Sonic and Knuckles, you only played the second half of the game. You couldn't have the Super Emeralds, you could only have the Chaos Emeralds. You still had the 7 new Blue Sphere stages in the Sonic and Knuckles half, but you could only get the Chaos Emeralds. That was kind of lame. Also, you could only play as Sonic alone or Knuckles alone. You didn't have Tails, or you couldn't play as Tails, and you couldn't play with Sonic and Tails AI. It's a really weird change, which is why I always prefer playing the full Sonic 3 Knuckles lock-on, because that includes the Super Emerald, the high performance, allows you to play the full game with Tails. So it was just really, I mean, obviously the technology is very cool. I mean, the fact that you can play with Knuckles in Sonic 2, I mean, come on, that was so awesome. But that's why I never like playing Sonic and Knuckles alone. I can play Sonic 3 alone, that's fine, but Sonic and Knuckles alone, not worth it. But there are some people who played Sonic and Knuckles alone before Sonic 3, so they actually prefer playing the game separately. But you never got that option in Origins. Do you know, I wanted to stop there and get that lightning shield, but never mind. This is a specific, this route here is a Knuckles only route. Obviously only Knuckles can smash through the wall there. So hit that spring. If you take this is a very unusual mushroom. That updraft sends you flying up in the air, and that's quite cool. Now if you're careful here, if you're down the bottom there, it's the bottom's pit, so you want to be very careful. In fact, let's go and then get the special stage ring. What happened there, the reason why I lost rings was because once I defeated the boss, you lose your super form, and I hit the spikes after that, so that's why I took damage. Yeah, I agree. To be careful there, I was asking for trouble. Let's get some rings, I think. This is my favourite bonus stage, and this bonus stage first appeared in the Sonic and Knuckles half. It's a very generous stage. You can get, obviously it depends on what items appear, but you can easily get up to say 250 rings. If you want to get 99 lives, this is the bonus stage you want to farm like crazy. Cool. Let's go from there. So I really like just being able to go super with just the normal zone music. Don't need super music. We went down with Sonic, let's go up with Knuckles. Right, now of course Knuckles' story has always been that little bit shorter than Sonic's, so technically the last, so Knuckles plays through Mushroom Hill, Flying Battery, Sendopolis, and then Lava Reef, but even Lava Reef is shorter. At 2 for Knuckles is slightly shorter, and then you just got basically Hidden Palace for Knuckles is just like a cutscene transition. It's literally that. It's so short. And then you've got the final boss fight in Sky Sanctuary. But in this version of Origins, again, one of the really cool things they did was, in level select, if you have Knuckles selected to carry characters and players, if you enable debug mode with Knuckles, it will then allow you to enter Sonic and Tails version of Sky Sanctuary. It allows you to enter Death Egg Zone with Knuckles, and you can also enter Doomsday Zone with Knuckles, which is really cool. You can do that with Amy. You can also enter Doomsday with Tails as well, and they've made it so that the characters will go through Doomsday without, just sort of dying instantly. So there's lots of good stuff again, which they added in this version of Sonic Knuckles. If I was being super cynical, I could say that I wish they'd spent more time, instead of adding new stuff, they just spent more time polishing the game up. But I'm just going into the realms of speculation there in terms of what happened with development. But the good news is that pretty much all new consoles will be backwards compatible, so we should be able to play Sonic 3 on next gen, no problem. Now, I went the other route further down, so I'm going to go this route this time. And this is a hard route to go through because this is you can't climb the wall there. Ouch! Just made it. Oh, extra life. Yeah, let's get that. Got to be very fast there. So we got $40 with Sonic. I wonder how many we'll get with Knuckles. Probably not as many. We're going to go up. We did go up before, but we're going to go up again. I always like doing this sequence because you go crazy fast. This little up down is also in Sonic Mania as well. Now, of course, a fun little fact, when they were developing this game, Knuckles was never meant to go to Flying Battery. Flying Battery was supposed to be only a Sonic and Tails only stage, which would take place between Carnival Night and Ice Cap Zone. So originally, Flying Battery was supposed to take place between in the Sonic 3 half. Because the idea was originally, before the game was split in two, that was when Flying Battery was going to be between Carnival Night and Ice Cap. But when they decided to split the game in two, they decided to add Flying Battery to the second half. Of course, the idea that Knuckles couldn't reach Flying Battery, that's why he wasn't supposed to be in it, because obviously Knuckles has a lower jump height, he only takes up the lower routes in Carnival Night, doesn't he, in Ice Cap. So the idea is he couldn't even reach Flying Battery. And basically, Knuckles was supposed to have a completely different level to Flying Battery in Sonic & Knuckles, but no one knows what it was supposed to be. It may not have got very far in concept stage, and there's probably it's not like a playable demo of this so-called scrap level, but apparently there was indeed one, that Knuckles was going to get his own unique level. In a way, he kind of got his own unique act, didn't he, in Sonic Mania, with his own Act 1 of Mirage Saloon, but it's interesting though to think what the level could have been like. I always thought maybe it could have been like maybe like Azure Lake kind of level for Knuckles, perhaps. I don't know. Now, unfortunately, if you hit that machine 12 times in this version of Sonic 3 Knuckles, you can destroy it, rather than having to wait for it to destroy itself. But Knuckles can't reach it, so I just have to wait for it for the beam to get as close as possible. That's a music glitch, as you can see. It's even though I've disabled the super music, it's caused the super music to start playing. Now, it always happens, even if you disable the super music, after you, if you're in a level where it's like more than one boss sequence, it causes the super music to trigger. But again, like I say, it's something they never patched. And as you can see, I'm running out of rings. I really, really hope I've got a shield, otherwise I'm in big trouble. We've got 4 hits so far. Thankfully, I've got a fire shield. Of course, in the original release of Sonic & Knuckles, there was no palette for Egg Robo in this zone, so you actually saw Eggman when playing this zone with Knuckles. But obviously they fixed that in this release of Sonic 3, and also as well, even though you can't play in Death Egg Zone or Doomsday Zone with Knuckles unless you use debug mode in Sonic Origins, that when they made this version of Sonic 3, they actually put the Egg Robo sprites in Death Egg Zone, Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg Zone and Doomsday Zone. So they actually went to the trouble of doing that, even though you can only play those zones with Knuckles via debug mode. So again, they put a lot of effort, headcanon, when they were making this version. So yes, there are issues in this version, it's true, but they still they did a good job with it. There's no denying that. Okay, getting a bit confused there. Okay, I forgot, with Hyper Knuckles, if you ram into a wall, any nearby enemies will just break. Any nearby baddies just explode, literally, if you just glide and ram into a wall. On we go. We play with Permanent Ghost. That should be fun, shouldn't it? Let's try and keep it permanently dark. Oh well, didn't last very long. Right. Let's go back, press the switch. I had a bit of trouble in this area, didn't I, with Sonic before? I died like once or twice. See how we get on with Knuckles. Because Knuckles has slightly different routes compared to Sonic. I think you can get up this bit without even using the sand, which is quite good. There's an extra life you can get. We're coming up to a bit where you can get extra life. You can get the original no problem at all, but because the sand rises too quickly, you can't get it with Sonic, but you can get it with Knuckles. What I'm talking about is this one, because the sand just moves much faster in Origins. You don't have time to get this extra life here, and then just move on. Let's just go this way. Try and get up there. Not easy to do, but we made it. We go up here. Let's try that again. There we go, should be enough now to get through, I hope. going to be a bit harder because we can't go super. Okay, on to Lava Reef. Knuckles starts in a different location compared to Sonic and Tails. Lava Reef. Oh, oops. First Knuckles death. As you can see, there's an extra life up there, which we're going to get. Oh, we're going to try and get. Oh, let's try and get as many of those as possible. Hopefully we can get enough to go super. High freeze. I've forgotten how long one can be with Knuckles actually. Not too long now before we get through this act. Okay, on to Act 2. You can't go up high, of course, due to Knuckles' jump height, so you have to go this way. Shields should come in handy. Now that series Knuckles isn't super long or anything, but it is extremely hazardous. It really is. It's I mean, imagine trying to get through this whole act without taking that, with no rings. Sounds like a nightmare. Right, so what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to get a decent amount of rings so I can more or less just stay hyper. So I'm looking for about 200 rings if I can. Might get 200 rings, but still, see what we can get. Oh, that'll do. And the 40's alright. Oh, wrong way. Just imagine going up through here with no rings. God. Crazy. Take that just in case I die. Okay, and we're just about to fight the final boss with Knuckles soon. Ooh. So, the hidden paths with Knuckles, I mean, I could debug mode to the other areas with Sonic's areas and hidden paths, so I can do that, although there's a couple of game-breaking areas. If I do that, if I trigger those, I'd have to restart the stream, but other than that, it's literally just get to transport to Sky Sanctuary for the final boss fight, so here we go. Oh, do you know, I wasn't paying attention there. It's really bad. Oh, that's a good bounce, wasn't it? Part 1 done, now for part 2. This fight is slightly harder than this version of Origins. Not a bad thing. Two hits. So he does that, he's a bit more aggressive in this version. Mecha Sonic. It's a shame you can't go Hyper Knuckles against him though. I think that would be really cool. So that is 6 hits, 2 more to go. One more hit. Done. Okay, so I'm going to play through Sonic's version of Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg Zone and Doomsday with Knuckles after this using debug mode, so stay tuned if you like. I'm just going to let the credits play for Knuckles. Kind of cool, isn't it? That you just for some reason the Fat Island goes all the way up to space really for some reason in Knuckles ending. I'm not sure what the lore is behind that, but anyway. Anyway, that do. So let's just do like I say, I'll do Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg Zone, and Doomsday Zone with Knuckles. You can using debug mode, I can get Knuckles to do the Lava Reef Act 2 boss, you know, the one where you have to avoid the full team spike chain things. There's no point doing that, is there really? Anyway, so we'll go back into it. So enable Knuckles. Disable the super theme. We're just going to give him the super form this time, not the won't give him hyper. So now we're going to do debug mode. So it's 1994 1018. There we go. So now we can go. Now that we've enabled debug mode, we can go into Sonic's version of Sky Sanctuary with Knuckles. There we are. That's so you can force Knuckles. You have to use debug mode to get into the Sonic section of Hidden Palace. But there's one or two areas where the game just freezes. So you have to be very careful, and you can't do anything special. You can't fight Knuckles with Knuckles, if that makes sense. If you glitch into, if you manage to get your way into the Knuckles section, the Sonic and Tails section of Sky Hidden Palace, there's no Knuckles there to fight. That they deliberately removed him, which is a bit of a shame, wouldn't it? A Knuckles versus Knuckles fight would have been epic, but it's just not an option available. The good thing about this is Knuckles, if you complete Sky Sanctuary Knuckles, then you can go straight into Death Egg Zone, but Death Egg Zone will not continue into Doomsday Zone, because Death Egg Zone, once you finish Death Egg Zone with Knuckles, you get like a game ending, so you just have to go back to level select, enable debug mode again, and then you can choose Doomsday Zone with Knuckles, which is what we're going to do. We're going to get some more rings. I think that's probably a good idea. Don't need many, maybe another 50. That'll do. Okay, on we go. This obviously is the Metropolis Zone boss from Sonic 2. Knuckles can't reach high enough, so you just have to be patient and wait for for Mecha Sonic to move downwards. And again, that's caused the super music, hyper music, to start playing, which it shouldn't do because I disabled it. It's just a glitch. Again. Okay, Knuckles versus Mecha-Sonic. Start of an epic rivalry, which obviously continued in Knuckles Chaotix. Okay, on to Death Exomer Knuckles. Now, the only problem with Death Exomer Knuckles, you can't beat the mini-boss technically without using debug mode because it's too high up, you can't reach it, so I will have to create a platform to allow me to reach it with Knuckles. So that's not going to be a problem. And we're going to take the secret route, which basically you could always get through with Tails, but you can never get through with Sonic. But in Origins, because it was just slightly incomplete, but in Origins they completed it. So you can now go through this route with Sonic, Tails and Knuckles. The reason why the route was incomplete is at the bottom there was basically you had to go up, right? So you could fly up with Tails, but there was basically a bottomless pit there. There was no springs to let you up. But in Origins they added these two springs at the bottom there, which allows you to get up and continue. That's why it's now complete. It's pretty cool of them to do that. There you go. So the problem that's with Knuckles here, you can't climb high enough. Now, in Sonic 3 AIR, they added a wall there so you can climb with Knuckles, but in this version you can't. So what you do is you just get anything really, just something to stand on. So something else I can use perhaps. No, that's not good, is it? I'll have to use one of those capsules, but try not to break it. I mean, if we could use a spring, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Let's use a spring. Yeah, let's get the spring. Hang on one sec. There we go. Sorry, it took me a while to find it. What I was looking for. Anyway. So you can reach Knuckles with the second phase. And done. Knuckles can't go. He can't make it. It's because that spring I added. He can't. It won't break. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we made it anyway. Whoa, that was weird, wasn't it? Very weird. It's the rings that I wanted to get. Got halfway through. Right, so whoever's watching, I hope you are enjoying this playthrough, which I just did because yesterday was the 31st anniversary of the game Sonic & Knuckles, which is a Mega Drive game released back in 18th of October 1994, so quite some time ago. So you've even got Def Egg Robo there instead of Eggman. Again, it's a nice touch. I'm gonna wait till the next section before I turn Hyper Knuckle again. Oh, I'm quite by that plane. That wasn't expecting that. Anyway, we just got to hit Eggman 8 more times and then Death Egg is done. All the debris they're falling kind of reminds me of that level from Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, Space Colony Arc, where the platform's always breaking. So now what you get like the ending with Knuckles, but we're going to skip that because we want to do Doomsday Zone. It's just the same as before, where you get Sonic appear with Knuckles, you see. Makes more sense anyway, doesn't it? Because Knuckles is right with the Master Emerald this time. Anyway, we'll skip that. Well, I don't think we can skip it just yet. You can see you can still activate debug mode in a cutscene, but I don't want to do anything too much, otherwise it might break it. It might break the game. Trying to skip the game, but it's not letting me skip it. I'm surprised at that. And I thought it'd let me just skip the sequence, because you can skip the sequence in Sonic and Knuckles story. Anyway, let's just have to let it play out, and then I'll do Death Egg Zone. I must have been over debug mode, which is why it just immediately reset the post credits again. Anyway, this will take me back to the title screen, so oops. Weirder. it's got. I've never seen that before. Sonic and Knuckles doing the normal credits. How bizarre is that? I've never seen that. Because that's not supposed to happen. I'm not going to let the whole credits play out, but how weird is that? I used the ending post to normally would skip an act, wouldn't it? Skip a zone, but that's I'll tell you what the problem was. The reason why the credits resets is because I had debug mode enabled, and so that's why the game didn't just finish and go back to the title screen. Anyway, that's why I couldn't skip it with Knuckles, because it was kind of frozen on debug mode. Now I can skip it now. See that? Skipped. There you go. Back to the title screen. But let's just enable. Let's do Doomsday Zone with Knuckles. So we're just going to disable the Sooth music. Just going to get the Chaos Emeralds. Now get the Hyper Emeralds. Oh. Just got to do debug mode, and then we'll do Doomsday Zone with Knuckles. There we go. Let's do this. There we go, Knuckles in Doomsday. Makes sense, doesn't it? Him just gliding. In hyper form. I'm not going to get 100 rings because I don't want the music to reset. When you get 100 rings from Doomsday Zone in this guy's going to be Knuckles, the music resets and starts again, which completely kind of kills the atmosphere. So that's why I'm not going to get more than 100 rings. This like all most of the bosses requires 8 hits to beat. 4. 6, so just 2 more. There we go. Now we just look through the next part. The numbers and stuff and letters at the top right just basically means debug mode is enabled. Exactly what those stand for I don't know, but anyway. Just need to hit the... I think this is the same Jetpack robot as in Sonic 2, it's just obviously got a rocket. It's got like a jetpack on its back. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this casual stream of Sonic and Knuckles for the 31st anniversary of Sonic and Knuckles, which was yesterday. I'm not going to let the cut, you've already seen the credits 3 times, so that's, I'm just going to skip them and end it. I could do a debug mode into the Act 2 boss of launch of Lava Reef and this Sonic and Tails part of Sky and Hidden Palace, but in fact I will do that. I'll show you Sonic and Knuckles Hidden Palace and then I'll end the stream. Done. Actually I won't because I think I've completely mucked the game up. Look, it's completely... I literally can't move. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, that will do. See, debug mode isn't perfect, but thanks for watching guys, and thanks for watching Sonic Stefan 1991. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.